Hello, my name is Rebecca McGovern, and this is my interpersonal communication PowerPoint. The first word that I chose was love, and I chose this because my fiance Jason has always shown me way more care than I could ever ask for, and love is the emotion of caring for or feeling attached and deeply committed to someone. This is my fiance Jason, and this is our 3.5-year-old little boy. The next word that I chose was family of origin, and this is the family in which one grows up, and this is my adoptive family. I am not in this picture because I do not associate with them anymore, and that is because of them being highly abusive towards me, physically and verbally. Access simulation is forms of deception that involves fabricating information or exaggerating facts for the purposes of misleading others. And these are my birth parents. I got taken away from them when I was a baby, and they decided that because of their mental illness, that they were going to do lots of really horrible things to me and my siblings. And because of that, because of them fabricating information and lies to doctors, police, and CPS, we were removed from custody of our parents as babies. Depression is the next word that I chose, and depression is a physical illness that involves fatigue, insomnia, changes in your weight, feelings of worthlessness, and thoughts of suicide or death. And I chose this, and because of all the abuse and neglect and bouncing from foster homes and my adoptive home, I suffer with really bad depression that tries to ruin my life, but it's not going to. The next word that I chose was fear. And fear is the mind and body's reaction to perceived danger. Even though I am out of all of the abuse and I don't have to live in it anymore, I still live in constant fear every day that I'm going to get re-traumatized or I'm going to get abused again, just because I was in it for so long. I suffer from PTSD, and that affects my life almost every day. The next word that I chose is stigma, and stigma is a characteristic that discredits a person, making him or her be seen as abnormal or undesirable. And because of my depression and my PTSD, I have a constant fear that people are going to judge me or make fun of me because of my depression. Next word is grief, and it's the emotional process of dealing with profound loss. Before I met my current fiance, I was in a relationship. He was in the military and got killed while on deployment. And I still have a lot of emotional issues from this loss. The next word I chose is competence based. And because of my childhood and the unhealthy choices that I've made in my adult life, I've had to work really hard to show my family that I am a different individual. They just view me as a junkie, and I want them to see me as a different person because I have been clean for over 4.5 years, and I'm living an amazing life in recovery. This is me on drugs. This is me in recovery. And the definition of this word is the need to be respected and are viewed as competent and intelligent. And then the next word is family procreation, and this is the family one starts as an adult. And this is my fiance and our son, and when I was in active addiction, I could have never dreamed that I would have these two amazing blessings in my life today. And then the last word that I chose was happiness, and it's a state of contentment, joy, pleasure, and cheer. And today I have joy and contentment with where my life is, and I'm clean and sober. And I have an amazing family and an amazing support network. And I'm finishing college, which is something that I never thought I could achieve. And I'm also working with NAMI to end the silence and stigma around mental illness and addiction so that others don't have to go through what I went through.